You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
Heidi, John.
Dan.
Top of the Monday to you. What's going on? How was your weekend? Good?
Good.
It's all right?
Very good.
Fabulous.
Get some stuff done, change some lives.
Yes.
Did you? Okay, yeah. Easter, what?
some
Well,
lives.
Easter, it was kind of a big
Yeah,
deal. There you go. And this happens to be strap on the Birkenstocks, form a drum circle, get the lyrics to Kumbaya. It is Earth Day, my friends.
Happy Earth Day
It
to
is
you.
Earth Day. You know what's been trending, really, and I read the stats on this because I thought it was just a joke.
Well.
Apparently, well,
thought
no,
Earth Day was a
seriously.
joke?
No.
I thought it was a joke that there's actually quite a few people who, what they refer to them as flat earthers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a joke, too. But
Like
they're,
to think. No.
I
It's,
think
They're
it
serious.
really is. I thought it was somebody just playing a character like Stephen Colbert used to.
okay, here is what I know. I'm not a scientist. I am not a scientist.
You told us you were when you applied for this job.
I understand that.
resume.
That resume is riddled with lies, fabrications. That isn't even my name. But here's the thing. Think it through. If you're a flat earther, listen, put your face right on the radio and listen up there, sport.
Okay.
Were the earth actually flat, cats would have knocked everything off it years
Absolutely,
ago.
they
Yes.
would have.
I
Period.
agree.
Period.
They love doing that. Why do cats do that?
We'd have no glassware. We'd have no writing
nothing.
utensils.
They'd knock it all
Why we
out.
can't have nice things.
So, what's on the bottom of a flat Earth? Do they have a plan for that? Is everything...
I would guess it's just dirt. I don't know. They can't seem to explain it,
If
but
you
they're out
dig
there.
a deep hole, would you fall through onto the...
Yes. Yes, you would.
How deep of a hole?
I don't know.
Exactly.
That's like asking far is
How
up.
thick is this flat Earth? Exactly.
Well, now that we've solved absolutely nothing,
But it is Earth Day, so take
Happy
care
Earth Day.
of the Earth. I guess how you do that is
take care of the Earth, whether you think it's flat, round, or like the ancient Egyptians thought it was a rectangle. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, they thought it was a rectangle that's set on 4 pillars.
Huh.
And then when the Queen of England sent somebody north, south, east, and west to find the edges of the earth, and they came back and said, we found no edges. The Egyptians said, you just didn't go far enough.
Those wacky Egyptians, them and their pyramids,
Their pyramid scheme.
and the Bengals trying to walk like them.
Oh, boy. It's time to move on. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris
I'm a bonus.
on Sunny 93.3.
Is your credit card a good fit for you? How did you even get the card you have now? Was it mailed to you? Those are usually the worst cards. They typically have higher fees and rates. Someone has to pay all that postage to mail out millions of cards every day. If you like a better credit card, check out the website bettercreditcards.net. This is a great place to find the cards that are usually a better fit for you. bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for manly men doing manly things in a manly fashion.
Manly men are we.
There's another one of those things, and maybe it's kind of a lost art. I guess it may be generational anyway. But the art of just being able to make small talk.
Oh, yeah.
For instance, I'll ask you both. Okay, Heidi, you can answer first. Say you're out shopping.
Yeah.
And you see an acquaintance, not a great friend, but someone maybe you used to work with, maybe a neighbor you spotted once or twice. You see him at a distance. You haven't locked eyes yet. Do you go the other way?
I duck behind a rack of clothes and I wait till they pass.
Okay,
She
John?
would never recognize them in the first place. I seriously think she has what's called face blindness. It is a real disease.
Okay, but most people will
What do you think I
go
would
the other
do?
way as opposed to engaging in small. You would
you
track them
kidding
down.
me?
You would take them out
Yes.
for lunch.
Yes.
And then you'd be home late, like by 3 or 7 hours, with some
Absolutely.
lame-o excuse about, well, you never believe who I ran into. I think his name's Kevin. I think.
You don't know? That never came up. He looked familiar.
What about you? Do you go out of your way to make sure you say hello?
Oh, it kind of depends on my mood. It kind of does. Sometimes I'm feeling real outgoing and gregarious, and other times like, not really in the
Sometimes
mood.
you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Yeah, I think probably one of the worst instances of this ended up in a checkout line at Target store in town years ago. And someone I used to work with was in an adjacent line. There were quite a few people there. Father's Day was coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And he was making small talk. And he said, so picking up a little something for your dad? And without even thinking it, and certainly not being rude, I went, well, my dad died 24 years ago. Oh. And I just looked at him because I really didn't. He looked pretty miserable really fast.
You know what's really weird?
But it was making small talk that just went horribly wrong.
I had something like that happen last year. My father passed away in 1995. Well, there's another John Small who lives in Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
We no longer live there, but we used to live right around the corner from him. Well, his father passed away last summer. And I started getting messages on Facebook from people saying, hey, I'm really sorry to hear that your dad passed away. And I was like, that was in 1995. I hadn't dawned on me.
You responded back with, about time.
Yeah, thanks. Nothing like taking 25 years to get around to feeling bad about that. No, it hadn't dawned on me what was going on. And then I found on Facebook that his father passed away. I was like, oh, different John Small. I said, yeah, my dad passed away a long time ago. But I knew they weren't trying to be rude, like Dan was.
No, I wasn't trying to be rude. I didn't see it coming. People making small talk. It can go horribly wrong because.
Hey, by the way, we got to say, if we don't say this, we're going to probably lose a listener. Shout out to all the bald bikers out there.
Oh, bald bikers.
You know who you are. Did I say it right?
Yes, you
the
did.
Bald
I believe
bikers.
you did, yes.
The only bikers that don't do it to feel the wind blowing through their hair.
That's right.
He said, if you say that, I'll know that you're thinking of me. So we're thinking of you. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour. Coming up, we've got water cooler talk. That's on the way.
Do you have a pretty good sense of humor? You might like this. Early in the morning each day and every day, we share something weird to make people laugh at weirdgiftoftheday.com. You don't need to sign up for anything. You don't even need to spend a penny. Just follow the page on Facebook and get a smile to start each day when we share the weird gift of the day. Not on Facebook? That's okay. You can see the weird gifts on our website too. weirdgiftoftheday.com. That's weirdgiftoftheday.com.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for water cooler talk. Brought to you by Aqua One.
All right, so we're getting into spring finally, right? And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Sioux Falls is growing.
It is.
Yes,
indeed.
it is.
And things really start cranking up this time of year. For instance, my bank is moving.
Really?
My bank, my location, 14th of Minnesota. I'm a First Premier guy.
Okay.
They are moving just kitty corner. I mean, right across the street.
Why?
Building
Really?
a brand new building.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They are. They're doing that. I saw that.
Which is pretty awesome. But think of all the new stuff going up around this town. You know what one of the biggest building projects is right now in Sioux Falls, South Dakota? Come on.
The hospital for Rivera?
Okay, you're wrong. Heidi,
I don't know.
it's a liquor store.
Oh, yeah.
Heidi, how do you not know
The
that?
biggest building project?
Yeah, that
69th
Willikers liquor store.
Yeah, they're coming from another state to open like the liquor warehouse of the Midwest.
It is a superstore.
My
Willikers,
gosh.
as in G. Willikers, intersection of 69th and Louise, so there's going to be some great cross traffic going.
Yeah.
It's going to be like NASCAR.
It's right by the bank, right by the new hospital.
It is, picture this,
Really?
26,000 square feet.
That is so exciting.
4,000 varieties of wine.
Who needs that much wine?
2,000 different types of hooch.
Oh, my goodness.
And 1,000 kinds of beer.
Think we can set up a trade account?
26,000. And according to the owners, yeah, we're going to have some stuff you can go find other places.
No kidding.
It's fine.
One or two selections,
Like
maybe.
DUI lawyers, they got their own offices here. We got divorce lawyers, they got their offices
That
here.
is amazing.
We're going to have some recovery groups out in the back lot in a tool shed.
I don't know how I didn't know anything about this.
I told you about this a long time ago.
I'm
You were
so
drunk
excited.
when I told you, so that's why you don't remember.
If they would put a cotton candy machine in there, I would never leave.
No, this is like the booze hags version of Disneyland.
It is.
I know, it's
pretty much.
fantastic.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's like Heidi was excited before because somebody was saying that there was an IKEA coming to town, and we found out it's not. But she's more excited about this than IKEA.
This is huge. Just when you thought Sioux Falls couldn't get drunk enough.
Yeah. Well,
There you go.
it's exciting news. I don't know when they open, but Heidi will be sitting out front with a
I will
tent and a
camp
lawn
out the
chair
night before.
to be the first.
Excuse me, ma'am, this isn't Ticketmaster.
I'm just waiting for Black Friday. It's June. You're waiting a long time.
Ma'am, you're going to need to move that moving truck. We've got customers coming. No, I need to load.
All right, coming up here in a moment, we have just another Maverick Monday.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Sunny Radio's
Yeah.
Maverick Recruiting Top Gun of the Week. That's on the way. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour.
Do you have experience working in the field? A real field? Maverick Recruiting has an amazing opportunity for the right person. You'll be running a late model 4940 John Deere sprayer this spring and summer. You'll have the chance to drive a truck in the off season, earn between $60,000 to $70,000 a year, receive a sign-on bonus, and get paid to relocate to this growing community just outside the Sioux Empire. This exciting opportunity comes with a large benefit package with great insurance, IRA with a great company match, paid holidays, and more. Connect with Maverick Recruiting today for this great opportunity at MaverickRecruiting.com. That's MaverickRecruiting.com.
Sunny 93.3, time now for the Sunny Radio Maverick Recruiting Top Gun of the Week. By the way, I just want to say a big thank you to the folks who let the people know. If you hear someone's name on here, even if you think for sure they must be listening, because, I mean, who wouldn't be? But if you know them, reach out and say, hey, I heard you on the radio. Because when we were delivering last week, Gugu from JCPenney, he was like, oh, yeah, I had several people telling me they heard me on the radio. So that's cool.
Yeah, in case you don't know what we're talking about, this is basically our version, led by the lovely, talented Heidi Small, our version of the Employee of the Week.
Yeah, not someone who works here, but somebody who works in Sioux Falls somewhere or in the surrounding area that just does an exemplary job.
Absolutely. Goes above and beyond in their career position and deserves a little bit of recognition.
All right. We have no clue how she selects these. We just know that
It's
she
just
does.
basically who takes the best care of me. That's kind of the qualifications. This week, the lovely winner her name is Anna, and she works at the Frying Pan on 41st Street.
I know who this one is.
She
Really?
is
I have no idea.
adorable.
We've been there.
And she is so
And
friendly, always
consistently
smiling.
friendly. Always good.
Always on top of everything. You never have to flag her down for anything. She's right there.
Oh, yeah,
you need
she's
a
awesome.
refill on your water. She's right there on top of it, and you don't even have to ask her for it. She's
Now,
just amazing.
You guys dine out quite a bit.
Probably way more than we should.
Well, no, I know that you do. It's just part of your lifestyle. You dine out a lot because you're really busy.
Yeah.
Is that why?
So for you to pick a service person, that's kind of a big deal.
That is a very
she's
big
awesome
deal.
too. She really
She's
is.
amazing.
This could be John's Top Gun of the Week too, because I think she's awesome too. So
Yeah, she's awesome. So we're going to stop in and see you, Anna. We've got a certificate for you and a T-shirt, and make sure we'll tell your managers. We always do. Tell the managers, this person needs a raise. They're awesome.
And I've had
Don't
people
let 'em go.
asking, how do we let people know about this Top Gun? So can people sway you into going into some place, or that's not how it works?
They could sway me into going to a location, and we'll see how I get treated by this person. But
It's a big setup. She's coming. Everybody be nice.
That's it. See,
it's
before
a
we
dance routine when I walk in the door.
Before we started this promotion, nobody wanted to hear Heidi say, I'd like to speak to the manager. Nobody. But now it could go one of two ways.
No, it's cool. It's very cool. The Maverick Recruiting Top Gun of the Week on Sunny.
Congratulations, Anna.
Absolutely. Anna from 41st Street, Frying Pan. Thanks for listening to Sunny.
If drug and alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. It's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours. Call now to learn more at 1-800-290-0759. That's 1-800-290-0759. Or get more information at timeforrehab.com.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Who has been wondering what the heck's going on with Bill Cosby?
Yeah, what has been going on with Bill Cosby?
I know, I sure have.
I see a lot of memes of him lately, but I don't think he's in charge of those.
Well, he's still in the slam. He's got another 2-3 years to go, but he's pretty cheesed off at his insurance company.
Oh, wow. Why?
According to him, they're paying off people now that they shouldn't be paying off.
It's like, wait, I didn't even drug her.
That's exactly that's what he's saying. That is what he's saying.
That is amazing.
You got me on these, but I don't even know who she
His
is.
insurance people, who I'm not going to name the company, but the initials are AIG. Mr. Cosby says, look, man, the fact that the Los Angeles district attorney found that there is absolutely no evidence to support Miss Gowen's claims against Mr. Cosby. This apparently stems from an incident back in 2008 where Bill was, supposedly with her at the Playboy Mansion. Turns out, according to other sources and himself in proof and everything else, he wasn't even in California on that particular day, let alone the mansion.
Yeah.
But now his insurance company is
paying her off.
Paying her off to just go away. And Bill's going, time out, hang on, wait a minute.
Yeah, rightfully so. That's crazy.
But on the other hand, it doesn't say what they paid her. It could have just been in Puddin' Pops. I have no idea.
I miss Puddin' Pops. They don't have them anymore.
They don't?
No.
Seriously?
I'm going to call my senator. Not that that's going to help. To see if he knew anything about that.
I have no idea. But Bill, in case you don't know, he's in prison for 427 counts of sexual abuse because he's completely psycho.
And that's not funny, by the way. That part, I want to make sure that people understand. We're not laughing at the sexual assault because that's not.
You know what's interesting to me,
funny
though?
At all.
And I have DirecTV. You can still find reruns of The Cosby Show. I just assume that when your life ends up like that, they pull your stuff. But he is still on.
But
that was a great, wholesome show, though. Although
they pulled Dukes of Hazzard off the air because there was a Confederate flag on a car.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're yanking what's Aunt Becky, Lori Loughlin out of not Full House, but all of the shows that Dan watches on the Hallmark channel.
No. Friends tell me about her on the Hallmark channel. I'm always watching the game, John.
They're editing her out of shows, so I just don't know. It doesn't seem right. Let's get to it for entertainment news of the day. Dan, thanks for stopping by, man.
My pleasure, guys.
And thank you, Heidi, for picking a really cool Maverick
You're
Monday
very welcome.
Top Gun of the Week. And we've got a link to, for those of you who ever catch like the tail end of this and you're thinking, boy, I'd love to hear more of this. We do a podcast version of this show. And what that is, it's just everything that we said. It's all saved at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com. So
and it's in Latin.
If you listen to it backwards, it's a lot more entertaining. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.